we're focused on purely digital, which is growing at 20% a year. By the way, if Google is growing, if digital is growing at 20%, and the industry, the 500 billion in media, is growing at 3 or 4%, what does that mean about the other half that's traditional? If you do the maths, it means there must be a pretty, Lou touched on it, a pretty steep decline in traditional media, which nobody sort of likes to talk about. The holding companies, interestingly, are increasingly bundling their traditional and digital activities into one, so that analysts and you and I can't find out what's happening, what the compression is in their traditional advertising and media business, which is sort of interesting. So we're purely digital. We're focused on what we call the holy trinity of first-party data fueling digital advertising, content, and programmatic in a continuous loop. So the old tentpole model won't go away completely, but is under pressure too. So the ability to continually iterate, reiterate that loop of data, defining content, defining programmatic, getting more data, defining content again, it's rather like an election campaign without an election date. That's critically important. Faster, better, cheaper is a big opportunity too. Faster means being more agile, or being agile, which a lot of the traditional legacy businesses in our industry just are not. The 6 holding companies getting the greatest attention. Better means a better understanding of technology. The fearsome 5 or the 7 sisters or the 10 companies that we focus on, which are the fearsome 5 you know, Google, Facebook, Amazon, Tencent, Alibaba, Apple, Microsoft, and then the 3 software companies, Adobe, Oracle, and Salesforce. Maybe you throw in SAP and IBM and ByteDance and Baidu, make 14, but that's the ecosystem which we operate in. So really understanding them is the better bit. And cheaper, you know. That's never going to go away. Although the 3G model or zero-based budgeting has been under pressure, or is under severe pressure at the moment, particularly after Kraft Heinz. You know, Kraft Heinz, when it bid for Unilever, was 105 billion market cap. Today it's something like 35, last time I checked. So ZBB is discredited today to a certain degree. And somebody mentioned this question about clients are trying to take back control. There's an eerie resemblance to Brexit. And the UK votes are trying to take back, you're laughing, but I think it's true, to take back control from Brussels. Marketers having cut their costs because of zero-based budgeting. And then the platforms, the walled gardens having gone up, have suddenly said we've got to have much more control. So that's faster, better, cheaper. And then the final thing, which is an opportunity, is a unitary structure. So we banned earn-outs. They may be a good way of buying service businesses for 4 or 5 years. But we're not interested in people selling their businesses to us. What we want is them to buy into the vision that I outlined, you know, purely digital, the holy trinity model, and then finally the faster, better, cheaper tagline, which sounds, by the way, glib, but it really resonates. If you, just finally, the big opportunity is, if you said to me, if we asked a CMO or a CEO, what is the biggest problem? What keeps them awake at night? Or when they wake up in the morning, what do they worry about? The single most frequent response, if not total response, unitary response, is agility. They are totally frustrated. Legacy businesses are totally frustrated by the inability of their businesses to move in terms of digital transformation. So no crises. Lack of trust is an opportunity for us. Lack of transparency is an opportunity for us. The only thing that will be a threat is if we don't take advantage of the opportunity. That will then become a threat.